guys, today we're going to talk about dyeing with Lax Dip. It's a new dye that's formulated for lacrosse heads, and it's very good. I haven't made a video in a while because I hurt my back by being old. I was down for like 2 weeks, almost unable to walk. Like I was all hunched over and I was just a mess for about 2 weeks. And I don't know what I did. I moved a couple things in the backyard. I warmed up a goalie with about, I don't know, 30 shots. Probably 3 days later, I got out of the car and I was like, oh, and then it just got worse from there. That was a mess. So, but I'm back. The back still hurts, but I'm able to sit. I'm able to be upright. I'm able to talk without going, oh. If I sneeze, I'm not going to pass out from pain. So let's go. Let's talk about Lax Dip. Anyway, so, we're all used to using RIT. Anyone who's dyed a head has most likely used RIT. That's, the former gold standard. I say former because this stuff is better. This is the head I dyed up. This is a String King Mark 1. So they sent me Neon Volt, Jet Black, and Neon Pink. I thought I'd just throw everything at this String King Mark 1, all three colors. I don't know if they provide it yet or if they offer the service yet, but they will eventually, if they don't now, offer stencil cut-up, like vinyl stencils cut. I don't know if they're going to be custom or if they'll just have a set number of looks you can get and order. But they sent me a Red Star themed vinyl stencil set. This was like mesh diamonds. This is the Red Star headdress. This is the Red Star logo type, which I believe is just Helvetica. This is the newer mark that I use. And there's the bear there. And back here, I threw a little Lax Dip logo on it. Actually, one on each side. Red Star mark there. I did a little T. A lot of different colors. There's a real, right here, just like a shadow Red Star. So what I did for this dye first is I dipped half of it in pink and then did the other half in the Neon Volt. First I added these before any dye because that's white. White. The things I wanted white, I added the decals to. Did the dip, then added more. I added the mesh decals, and then once I got the everything on, I dipped it in black, and I had the outline covered of this, but the inside was open, so I did like a 45-second dip in black, pulled it to get that neat maroon color. Basically, that's black over neon pink, and then I covered it, and then went in black for the duration. Nice black. I mean, it's perfectly black. Perfect black. The neon pink, I mean, it was in there for, 5 minutes, and it was just, the color was crazy. Volt, even more so. And they do recommend that you use something like white vinegar or, in my case, citric acid, which is what I normally use. And that helps activate, helps the dye. I don't know what it does actually scientifically, but it helps with colors and makes them more vibrant. They wanted me to mention safety, and I always kind of forget about that. I'm a 46-year-old man worried about my own safety most of the time, but honestly, most people dyeing heads these days are probably younger, and so if you guys are heating up, bringing water to boil, messing around putting things in it, just be super careful. You're dealing with fire. Also, just if you spill this somewhere, it's going to stain, just like any other dye. This stuff, it's a mild irritant. Basically, if you guys don't know what citric acid is, it's basically what any sour candy that you've ever had, this is what does it. You don't want to get it in your eyes, but it is a food. It's just here, I'll show you. Whenever I use it, whenever I dye with it, I take a little pinch just to remind myself that I'm still alive. Oh, it's so strong. My older son took a spoonful. Wow. Oh, it's so strong. If you want sour gummy bears, dip them in that. It's perfect. So it's sweet. You know, it's derived, it's extracted from citrus. The ingredients is just pure citric acid. It sounds scary. Don't get that in your eyes if you use it. And I would recommend using it. In my opinion, it's better than white vinegar. And you really want to wear gloves. You want to wear latex gloves. You want to wear a mask. You know, this in powder form. I don't know what it's made of. Pigments of some kind, but I don't know what else is in it. You probably don't want to breathe it in. What I did notice is that this smells a lot better than RIT dye when you put it in. It's got almost a flowery smell, you know, or a hint of, which is different. I wasn't expecting that. The thing, you know, with dyeing that you need to know is that it's not an exact science. So if you have it in your head that you want Carolina blue with gold this and that, you may get it on the first try, you know, but experimentation is critical, and unfortunately experimenting on $100 lacrosse heads is painful, or it can be. But you have to go into that knowing that, you know, just because I bought this neon green, neon volt, doesn't necessarily mean that's what I'm going to get. It will give you the desired color if you are layering it properly, giving it enough heat, giving it enough time. But it can be kind of hit and miss with what colors you get. Like when I pulled this early, or when I did the quick dip in black over the pink, I really didn't know what I was going to get, and I wasn't worried about it. I just wanted a third color here. I wanted something different from the black and something different from the hot pink right there. So that is very cool. It's a nice maroon. If you guys are looking for a maroon color, I don't know if it's going to look maroon on the video, but in person, it's a good maroon. Maybe a little on the brownish side for a true maroon. But our club, the club my kids came up playing in, the colors were maroon, and I experimented with maroon, trying to get a maroon with RIT dye for years, and had some success. But you know, this I just kind of dumbed into, and if I were doing maroon today, I would use this combo, which is black and hot pink. So anyway, just know going into dyeing that you're not always going to get the results that you envision in your head, especially when you're layering colors. You know, understanding a little bit of color theory goes a long way. Really, the only true way to fully understand how dye reacts to a head and to heat and to time is to do it. You can watch a lot of videos, and there's a lot of videos out there that'll give you good tips, but diving in and trying it, really that's the only answer. And I would suggest using broken heads if you're stressed about wasting a head. And if things go wrong, you know, you can always just go solid black, which that works. And honestly, I think part of the fun with dyeing is that
you never know what you're going to get.
It's all fun. Like, it doesn't really matter how it comes out, because it's going to be cool. It's going to be cooler than just a white head. Just get loose and have fun. So one thing my family usually does when they see I've got a pot full of dye boiling, if it's color they're interested in, they'll be like, "Oh, Dad, you know, I need this shirt, this color." I mean, we're always dyeing clothes. I remember when I was young, probably like 16 years old, I bought a $4 jacket at Ross, and it was this sweet gas station kind of style jacket, like James Dean style jacket, you know, no elastic, just good looking jacket. And it was bright orange, and I bought it. My friends are like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm dyeing it." They're like, "Wait, what?" I'm like, "Yeah, you guys don't dye clothes?" They're like, "No." I've been dyeing stuff since day one. Maybe not day one. And it always helps, like when I see something that I like, a shirt or whatever, the color's terrible, I can fix the color. So whenever we've got dye boiling, the boys are always like, "Oh, hey, throw this in there." I threw in a head gasket in the pink, and it's pink, but it's a real dry, like a real pale pink. You guys don't know what head gaskets are? They're for this kind of thing. It's a t-shirt sleeve, basically. If you cut off, you know, have an old t-shirt you don't like, you're going to throw it away, donate it, whatever. This is good stuff if you're growing your hair long, or if your hair's long and you want it under a helmet. These things are awesome, and they're free. I made a green one, too. Riley had a cool idea. I mean, a weird idea. He's like, "Hey, you know what I need?" And these are old cleats. These aren't his current cleats. But he's like, "I need Cosmo and Wanda cleats." So he threw his old highlights in the dye, in the green and the pink, And it definitely, these cleats take dye, green especially. The pink kind of washed off the white, but you know, Cosmo and Wanda, for you Fairly Odd Parents fans. So, you know, you could dye cleats. I don't know why you would, but look at this. Look at the inside of that. That's awesome. And it goes around here. That looks really cool, but if you did your team color, I mean, that's a big risk. Like if these were his actual cleats, he's grown out of these, so, you know, they were just sitting there. But if he did his actual current cleats, that'd be a little stressful. Probably wouldn't let him do it. So anyway, guys, Lax Dip, I would absolutely check this out. It's good. The colors are super, super vibrant. I mean, they are bright. They just jump off the head. And the black, I mean, the black is great. Just jet black. You can buy it in, I believe this size and then a bigger size. I'm not totally sure, but they've got a lot of colors and they've got a lot of good colors. All right, guys, so that's it. Get ahead, get some Lax Dip, and go to town. Have fun. All right, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.